You feel it before you see it, that tightening in your chest, the fog in your mind, the sudden, inexplicable feeling that you are the crazy one. You know something is wrong, but when you try to explain it, the words crumble. You are walking on eggshells, analyzing your own tone, editing your own thoughts, terrified of setting off a bomb you didn't even build. This is not a relationship. This is a hostage situation. You are dealing with a manipulator, a psychological predator who feeds on your confusion and feasts on your need for approval. They don't use guns or knives. They use guilt, silence, and your own empathy against you. They pull strings you didn't even know were attached to your spine. But what if I told you that the power they hold over you is an illusion? That their control is fragile, built on a specific set of psychological tricks that once seen can never be unseen? Machiavelli, the father of dark strategy, knew that power is not about force. It is about perception. And right now, they perceive you as prey. By the end of this video, that changes. You will not just learn how to survive them, you will learn how to dismantle them. You will learn how to reverse the dynamic so completely that they will be the ones left wondering if they are losing their minds. But be warned, the methods we are about to discuss are not polite, they are not nice, they are effective. Are you ready to cut the strings? Most people think the way to defeat a manipulator is to expose them, to scream the truth, to argue with logic, to prove with facts and dates and screenshots that they are lying. This is your first mistake. You cannot defeat a master of distortion with logic. It's like trying to fight a ghost with a hammer. You swing, you miss, you exhaust yourself, and the ghost remains, mocking you. The manipulator wants you to argue. They want you to defend yourself. Because as long as you are defending, they are judging. As long as you are explaining, they are the authority. To outsmart them, you must stop playing their game entirely. You must step off the chessboard. You must become something they cannot comprehend, cannot predict, and cannot control. We are going to explore 7 ruthless lessons drawn from the darkest corners of psychology and the sharpest edges of Machiavellian philosophy. These are not tips. These are shifts in your fundamental state of being. Understand this. A manipulator operates on a simple economic model. They invest small amounts of pressure to get a large return of emotional reaction. They poke, you explode. They withdraw, you chase. They accuse, you apologize. It is a machine. We are going to break the gears. But before we begin, you have to make a choice. The strategies I am about to give you require you to kill a part of yourself. You have to kill the good person who wants everyone to get along. You have to kill the need to be understood. You have to kill the fear of being the villain in their story. Because to a manipulator, the moment you stop obeying, you become the villain anyway. So you might as well be a formidable one. Let's enter the labyrinth. Number 1. The Grey Rock. The first lesson is the art of becoming uninteresting. Machiavelli wrote that to deceive an enemy, one must sometimes play the role of the fool. Not the idiot, but the non-threat. The manipulator thrives on drama. They are addicted to emotional voltage. Whether you are screaming in rage or crying in despair, it doesn't matter to them. It is all fuel. It is all supply. When you react, you are telling them, you matter. You have power over me. You can change my internal state. So, how do you starve a vampire? You remove the blood. This is called the Grey Rock method, but we will go deeper. It is not just about being boring, it is about becoming a void. When they try to provoke you, when they throw an insult designed to pierce your deepest insecurity, you do not fight back. You do not get angry. You give them nothing. I can't believe you're so selfish, they say. Okay, you reply. Flat, monotone, devoid of soul. You're going to regret this, they threaten. I understand you feel that way, you say. Looking through them, not at them. You become a grey rock, smooth, hard, impenetrable, and utterly boring. You offer no hook for their drama to latch onto. This is incredibly difficult. Your ego will scream. Your sense of justice will demand that you set the record straight. You will want to say, "I'm not selfish. You are the one who spent our savings." But you must swallow that truth, because the truth is a weapon they will twist. When you refuse to provide emotional fuel, a strange thing happens. The manipulator gets confused, then they get bored, then they get scared. Because a person who cannot be provoked is a person who cannot be controlled. Think of the ancient Stoics. Marcus Aurelius said, "Choose not to be harmed, and you haven't been harmed." This isn't just philosophy, it is tactical warfare. When you decouple your emotional state from their words, you break the feedback loop. They push the button. Nothing happens. They push it harder. Still nothing. Eventually they stop pushing. Not because they have become better people, but because the machine is broken. You are not ignoring them. Ignoring is an active action that shows you are bothered. You are simply observing them, like a scientist watching a bacteria in a petri dish. You don't get angry at the bacteria for being toxic. That is its nature. You just don't let it infect you. Become the rock. Let their waves crash against you and turn into foam. You remain. Number 2, the mirror of emptiness. Now that you have stopped reacting, you must learn to reflect. Manipulators are often narcissists. They are obsessed with themselves, but they have no true self. They are empty shells looking for someone else to carry their shame, their anger, and their insecurity. They project. They accuse you of the very things they are guilty of. If they are lying, they call you a liar. If they are cheating, they become paranoid about your loyalty. The genius way to handle this is the mirror. But this is not the mirroring you learn in sales training where you copy body language to build rapport. This is dark mirroring. This is showing them the monstrosity of their own behavior without adding any of your own interpretation. When they launch an accusation, you do not defend. You simply reflect it back. They say, "You never listen to me. You're always thinking about yourself." Instead of listing all the times you listened, you say, "It seems you feel unheard." Notice what you did there. You didn't accept the blame. You didn't fight the claim. You held up a mirror to their emotion. "It seems you feel." You are essentially saying, "I see your tantrum. I am not participating in it." This forces them to confront their own words. They want a fight. You give them a reflection. It is maddening for them. They will try to escalate. They will try to drag you into the mud. Stop trying to sound like a therapist. You're just being condescending. Your response? "I can see you are very upset right now. You are the glass. Glass has no opinion. Glass has no anger. Glass just shows you what is in front of it." Machiavelli advised that a prince should be a great simulator and dissimulator. To outsmart the manipulator, you must hide your true thoughts behind this reflective surface. If they knew how much they were hurting you, they would strike that spot again. If they knew you were planning to leave, they would sabotage you. So you show them nothing but their own reflection. This technique does something else. It preserves your sanity. Gaslighting works by making you doubt your reality. By constantly reflecting their behavior back to them, you seem angry. That was a very hurtful thing to say. I notice you are raising your voice. You are validating your own reality. You are naming the beast. You are marking the territory of truth. You are not fighting for them to see it. They won't. You are fighting to remind yourself what is real. Number 3, the abyss of silence. Silence is the loudest sound in the universe. Most people are terrified of it. In a conversation, a pause of 4 seconds feels like an eternity. We rush to fill it. We babble. We explain. We apologize. We make jokes to cut the tension. The manipulator knows this. They use silence as a weapon. They give you the silent treatment to make you anxious, to make you chase them, to make you bargain for their attention. You must steal this weapon. You must master the abyss. When a manipulator asks you a trap question or makes a snide comment or demands an explanation, do not answer immediately. Wait, look at them, hold eye contact, count to 3, slowly. 1, 2, 3. In that silence, the power dynamic shifts. The person speaking is the one seeking approval. The person listening is the one holding judgment. By not answering instantly, you signal that you are not a servant obeying a command. You are a sovereign considering a request. Machiavelli knew that the less a leader spoke, the more weight their words carried. Men are driven by two principal impulses, either by love or by fear. Silence creates a primal unease that borders on fear. It signals unpredictability. If they say something insulting, don't snap back. Look at them. Let the silence hang in the air like a guillotine blade. Let them sit in the discomfort of their own rudeness. Often they will start to backpedal. They will fill the silence themselves. I was just joking, you're too sensitive. Still silence. Just a look. You are creating a vacuum. Human nature abhors a vacuum. They will throw anything into it to fill it up. Their insecurities, their lies, their true intentions. The more you stay silent, the more they reveal. Use silence to punish bad behavior. Use silence to refuse to engage with insanity. Use silence to protect your energy. You don't need to have the last word. You just need to remove your voice from their script. When you stop reading the lines they wrote for you, the play falls apart. Number 4, withdrawal of supply. We spoke of the grey rock, which is defensive. Now let's talk about the offensive withdrawal, the ghost. Manipulators are addicts. Their drug is attention, positive or negative. They need to be the center of your world. They need to know that they can summon you. That if they text, you reply. If they cry, you comfort. If they yell, you cower. To outsmart them, you must become scarce. This is based on the economic law of supply and demand. When you are always available, your value drops to zero. When you are rare, your value skyrockets. You must slowly, systematically withdraw your presence. Stop answering the phone on the first ring. Wait hours, then reply with few words. Stop sharing your day, your dreams, your fears. Information is ammunition to them. Keep your counsel. Stop asking for their opinion. This is not just about playing hard to get. This is about reclaiming your sovereignty. You are training them that access to you is a privilege, not a right. And privileges can be revoked. When you withdraw, they will panic. This is called the extinction burst. Like a toddler throwing a tantrum when the candy is taken away, they will escalate. They will love bomb you, suddenly becoming the sweetest, most attentive person in the world. They will buy gifts. They will say all the things you've waited years to hear. Do not be fooled. This is a tactical maneuver. Machiavelli warned, a prudent ruler ought not to keep faith when by so doing it would be against his interest, and when the reasons which made him bind himself no longer exist. The reasons to trust them no longer exist. Their kindness is a hook. If you bite, the cycle restarts. You must remain withdrawn. Enjoy the kindness if you must, but observe it from a distance. Like watching a firework. Pretty, but you wouldn't hold it in your hand. By withdrawing your validation, you force them to seek supply elsewhere, and eventually they will discard you. This sounds painful, but it is your freedom. Let them leave. Let them find a new victim. You have a kingdom to rebuild. Number 5, the fog. Certainty is the enemy of strategy. If your enemy knows exactly where you stand, they can flank you. If they know exactly what you want, they can withhold it. Manipulators study you. They know your triggers. They know that if they mention your mother, you get sad. If they mention your weight, you get defensive. They have a map of your psyche. You must erase the map. You must create the fog. Be ambiguous, be unpredictable. When they expect you to say yes, say, I'll have to think about it. When they expect you to be home at 6, arrive at 7 or 5. When they ask, what are you thinking? Say, oh, just wondering. Never give them the full picture. Machiavelli said, everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. Keep your goals hidden. If you are planning to leave them, act as normal as possible. If you are applying for a new job, do not tell them until the contract is signed. If you are starting a new hobby, do it in secret first. Why? Because manipulators are dream killers. If they see you building something for yourself, confidence, a career, a support network, they will try to destroy it. They will mock it. You really think you can do that? Or they will sabotage it. I need you to stay home tonight. I'm sick. By the time they realize you have changed, it should be too late for them to stop it. Ambiguity also shifts the power because it makes them work for information. They have to guess your mood. They have to guess your plans. This makes them anxious. An anxious manipulator is a sloppy manipulator. They make mistakes. They slip up. They reveal their lies because they can't keep track of which version of reality you are subscribing to. Live in the fog. Keep your cards against your chest. The less they know, the less they can destroy. Number 6. The Fortress of No. The word no is a complete sentence. Manipulators rely on your agreeableness. They rely on social contract. They know that it is rude to say no without an excuse, so they corner you. Can you do this favor for me? Because if you don't, I'll be in so much trouble. If you say no because I'm busy, they will say, oh, it will only take 5 minutes. If you say no because I'm tired, they will say, you're always tired, you're so lazy. Every excuse you give is a negotiation point. It is a door you have left cracked open and they will kick it in. To outsmart them, you must build the fortress of no. You say, no. Why not? Because I am not going to do that. But why? Because I said no. You do not offer a reason. You do not offer an apology. You do not offer a compromise. This is aggressive. This feels wrong. We are taught to be polite. But remember, you are not dealing with a polite person. You are dealing with a conqueror. You do not negotiate with a conqueror. You put up a wall. Machiavelli advised that it is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. When you deliver a hard no without explanation, you garner a specific kind of respect. It is the respect given to a boundary that cannot be moved. They will test it. They will get angry. They will call you selfish, cold, ungrateful. Let them. These are just words. They are throwing stones at a stone wall. The wall does not care. Once they realize that your no is final, they will stop asking. They will look for softer targets. This lesson applies to your own mind as well. You must learn to say no to your own guilt. Guilt is the manipulator's planted spy inside your head. When you set a boundary, the spy whispers, "You're being mean." Tell that spy no as well. You are not being mean. You are being separate. You are protecting your territory. That is the first duty of any ruler. Number 7. Trust the pattern, not the potential. Here lies the deepest trap. The reason we stay, the reason we forgive. We fall in love with their potential, not their reality. We see the broken child inside them. We think, if I just love them enough, they will change. They had a hard childhood. They are just stressed. We ignore the pattern of abuse because we are fixated on the potential for redemption. To outsmart a manipulator, you must become a cold, clinical observer of patterns. Machiavelli did not deal in what should be. He dealt in what is. Look at the data. Have they changed in the last year? No. Do they apologize and then do the exact same thing a week later? Yes. Do they only treat you well when they want something? Yes. That is the reality. Everything else is a fantasy you are telling yourself to avoid the pain of leaving. You must kill the hope that they will become the person you want them to be. Hope, in this context, is poison. Hope keeps you chained to the radiator, waiting for the kidnapper to turn nice. Trust the pattern. People show you who they are in their actions, not their promises. A manipulator is a master of promises. They will sell you a future castle while they steal the bricks from your current house. When you accept the reality that this person is incapable of genuine empathy, that they are wired to exploit, you gain a superpower. You stop being disappointed. You don't get disappointed when a snake bites you. You know it's a snake. You just stay out of striking range. When you stop trying to change them, you are free. You stop wasting your energy on an impossible project. You take that energy and you turn it inward. You use it to build your own life, your own exit strategy, your own joy. Acceptance is the ultimate shield. This is who they are, and I am done playing. You have the tools now. Strategic boredom, the mirror, the abyss of silence, the withdrawal, the fog, the fortress of no and radical acceptance. But knowing these tools is not enough. You must become them. This is not a weekend project. This is a reconstruction of your soul. You are moving from a state of dependency to a state of sovereignty. When you start applying these, the dynamic will shift violently. The manipulator will feel the ground shaking. They will try everything to pull you back down. They will cry, scream, threaten, and beg. Do not look back. When you outsmart a manipulator, you don't win a trophy. You win your life back. You win the quiet mornings when no one is yelling. You win the ability to trust your own mind. You win the space to breathe. You become untouchable, not because you are cold, but because you are whole. And a whole person cannot be manipulated because they need nothing from the outside to feel complete. But there is one final danger, a danger that comes not from them, but from within you. The danger of returning to the cage because the wild feels too lonely. Loneliness is the price of freedom, but it is a price worth paying. If you are ready to walk this path, if you are ready to close the door on the chaos and step into the silence of your own power, write this in the comments. I am the architect of my reality. And remember, the only way to win the game is to stop playing. Subscribe. We are just getting started.